Now, ESPN 106.3 and News Channel 5 present Football Night in South Florida.
All right, welcome into Football Night in South Florida, everyone. That was the Palm Beach Lakes cheerleading squad. Our game of the week tonight was a good one. It featured Palm Beach Lakes and Palm Beach Central. Now, some people, they believe the Rams are the very best team in the entire area, and that's saying a lot, seeing how Vero Beach has won 58 consecutive regular season games. Tonight's matchup with the Broncos is one the Rams were certainly looking forward to. Let's go ahead and get to the action. A couple of win streaks on the line tonight out in Wellington. Palm Beach Lakes ranked number 3. Unbeaten on the year. They're winners of their last 10 regular season games. The Broncos have won their last 4 after dropping the opener. Lakes on their opening drive, Christopher Johnson goes up and gets that football. Palm Beach Lakes is on top 7-0. Next drive, the defense making things happen. Check out Vincent Starling. He's going to come away with the interception, but he's not satisfied. Starling, he's going to end up in the end zone 60 yards later. Palm Beach Lakes is rolling. It's 14-0 Rams at this point. Later on in the first half, Antonio Outler from 29 yards out goes into the end zone untouched. Go ahead and make it 28-0 Lakes. How about that? Palm Beach Lakes, they stay unbeaten on the season, a 31-14 win over the Broncos. All right, Vero Beach High School looking to win their 58th straight regular season game tonight. They had a tough test with Port St. Lucie. Second quarter, the Fighting Indians up 7-0. Fourth down, Ryan Jankowski finds Jermaine Dawson for the touchdown there. And Vero, they're up 14-0 after the extra points. And in the second, Jankowski, he's going to hand the ball off this time. Jaden Meisinger scores from 10 yards out. Make it 21-0 Vero Beach going into halftime. In the third quarter, it was pretty much the same. Jankowski, some nifty moves here to get by some defenders. He's going to avoid the rush and find Meisinger again for the touchdown, his third on the night. The Fighting Indians go on to defeat Port St. Lucie 28-7, your final score. They extend that winning streak to 58 consecutive games in the regular season. Stay right there. We have plenty of highlights to come after the break, including Dwyer and Glade Central. We'll be right back in a bit.
Now, ESPN 106.3 and News Channel 5 present Football Night in South Florida.
All right, let's head out to Dwyer High School. Head coach McKinley Roll and company welcoming in Glades Central. The Raiders, they had a big win against Palm Beach Gardens. Let's see if they can keep it up. We're scoreless in the second quarter. Glades Central deep in Panthers territories. And Marion Harper on his big red zone threat. Desno Washington, he's 6'5", comes away with that football. The Raiders, they're out to a 7-0 lead. Just before half, Dwyer finding some momentum on offense. Jackson Nairn finding his receiver Austin Thompson making the one-handed catch. That would move the chains, and it would lead to a Brandon Parenza field goal to cut into that Glade Central lead before intermission. But Glade Central too strong in the second half. They would take away a W from Dwyer. They get the victory. Glade Central wins 16-6. All right, we head to Palm Beach Gardens where the Gators played host to Park Vista. We'll pick up the action in the second quarter. Gardens leading 7-3 on fourth down. Lyndon Moss finds Rafael Vasquez, and he would do the rest. Makes a defender miss, and he is off to the races down the sidelines. Gardens is up 14-3 after that score. In the fourth quarter, Gators up 22-3. Moss finds Myron Levy. Levy had himself a night. He walks into the end zone and puts Palm Beach Gardens up 28-3. One more time for the Gators. Moss, he's going to connect to Levy again. Another touchdown for Levy, a big night for him. Palm Beach Gardens, they would go on to win this game over Park Vista. Your final score, 35-3. All right, the Wellington Wolverines, winners of back-to-back games, looking to defend their home turf on homecoming night against Boca Raton. Third quarter, tied at 10. Wellington special teams making a play. Brandon Butler. Check out this long punt return. Jukes the defender, cuts back, finally pushed out of bounds, but a penalty would bring that back. We will stay tied at 10, fourth quarter. Less than 3 minutes to go. We're still tied. Andy Calvary finds Matthew Schmickelis from 30 yards out. That gave Boca a 17-10 lead. Wellington with a chance to tie here, but Blake Kendall, he's going to get picked off by Jason Bradley. Boca, they were winners tonight over Wellington 17-10. Also homecoming night at Lake Worth High School. The Trojans taking on the Forest Hill Falcons. Wide receiver Jeffrey Agadot crowned homecoming king. Antoine Evans, he's going to get the first points on the board for the Trojans. This, a beautiful punt return here, 80 yards to the house. How about that run from Evans? They went for the two-point conversion to take the lead, but they could not complete that two-point conversion. Forest Hill still up 7-6 at this point. The Falcons, they responded in the middle of the fourth quarter. Had a 2-yard touchdown run right there from the senior Jalen Jeter. Forest Hill, they were winners tonight, 13-6 over Lake Worth. Some scores from around the area. Our fourth-ranked American Heritage Stallions, they were looking to follow up a big win over Benjamin last week. They do just that, 35-7. They were winners over Coral Glades. Treasure Coast stays perfect on the season, 57-21. They were winners over South Fork. Elsewhere, Jensen Beach, they hit the road to take on John Carroll. This game was all Rams, 34-6, while Carter Newman, they were also winners tonight, 38-6